Right, hello everybody. So we're on the third instalment of my Spooky Month specials and I'm so excited about this one. So this is something that's incredibly creepy to look at. Just even looking at picture, you know something's gone on here that isn't good. And I am of course talking about the Hellfire Club in Ireland. So if you haven't heard about it, the Hellfire Club was built as a hunting lodge for William Connolly in 1725 on Montpellier Hill in Ireland, on the outskirts of Dublin. So it's rumoured to be the most haunted building in Ireland. That's how creepy it is. And it's said to contain a dark energy that comes from the devil himself. This is probably my worst nightmare of a building, but it's amazing the history behind it. So even the stones that the building was made out of are from an ancient passage, which was said to have angered the devil. So even while it was being constructed, it had links to supernatural. It's insane, I love it. So after Connolly's death, the building became a meeting place for the Hellfire Club, which is why it's being known as the Hellfire Club. Now the club itself is known for its amoral behaviour and its dabblings in black magic. The leader of the club was known as the King of Hell and dressed as the devil, and he would wear wings, horns, hooves, and he'd wear this during their meetings and during any events which they put on. So during their meetings in the lodge, they held black masses during which they would sacrifice cats or occasionally servants. And they say that the spirits of the servants still haunt the building, warning people to get out. Now the best known tale from the club is one in which the devil himself appeared. So during one meeting, a stranger came to the club to play cards, and one of the card players dropped a card on the floor. As he bent down to retrieve it, he looked under the table and saw the stranger had hooves for feet, and this led them to believe that he was the devil himself. And the legends passed down through the years, and now it is commonly believed that that was the devil. So another tale from the club is probably the most unnerving. So a black cat was spotted wandering the dining room, and the cat was not a normal sized cat, it was a giant beast, and allegedly had horns on its head. Now the man was the owner of the building at the time, I believe, at least according to the report I saw, and he called the local priest over. The priest entered the building to see this beast, and upon seeing it, he threw holy water over the beast, which then tore itself apart, and the priest exited the building. Now, lying on the ground outside was the host, and he was dead. His throat had been slit and he had large claw marks down over his face. And that's honestly so scary that happened. And even though it happened so long ago, it's still chilling to this day, I believe. So today, the house on Montpellier Hill is in ruin due to a terrible fire that happened, allegedly by the Hellfire Club themselves, but no one knows who started it for sure. And due to vandals, the walls have all been sort of graffitied over and things, but the atmosphere remains unchanged. So if you want to go and visit it, you'll still feel this dark energy around it. And it's still said to be the meeting point for Satanists and witches, which is absolutely crazy. So a visitor centre, weirdly, is being built there and should be completed within the next few years. So if you're brave enough to go, I would definitely recommend you visit it, but I won't blame you if you don't, because it sounds creepy. And I hope that this has inspired you to do some more research on the club and on the building itself. I've linked all my references in the description, so if you want to do more research on your own, have a look at those, feel free to, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.